Welcome. This is the Carry Chronicle number 5. Happy Veterans Day, or really the day after Veterans Day, when you will see this. I want to thank all the veterans, people who have served in all the various military services inside the U.S. I know that your service allows me to do this. It allows other people to live a safe and comfortable life. Thank you for your service. And those of you that are still serving, the Carry Chronicles. This is not about everyday carry in the typical sense. It's not a pocket dump. Do you think about how you use what you have and when you use it? I do. It's not everything, but it's the things that were impactful and shows me that having EDC is beneficial. This is Haku EDC. This is the Chronicle Carries. Let's get things started. Here we are. These are the things that I carried for the past 3 weeks from October 20th to November 10th. Pretty much all these things would fit inside the pouch, with the exception of the phone that I would carry inside my pocket. The other thing that I would carry inside my pocket is my wallet. Put that out there. This is my wallet. Everyone has seen that. So that's in there, and of course I have ID, credit card, a credit card, and some money in there. This is not about these particular items. This is about how I use them during this 3-week period of time. I'm not going to talk about every single detail that I'm just going to talk about things that I consider to be major things that I was happy that I had these things around. I did a lot of hiking, and while I did hiking, I did some orienteering, and I looked for some lock boxes so in woods that are by my house. I actually had a Sova compass, but I also had this one just to carry it, something there, and the pouch. I was able to find 3 lock boxes in about 2 different parks that I went to that are all relatively close to my house. In fact, I would walk to the park and walk through them. I'll have some pictures of me inside the parks there. The most thing besides doing that was, as I was walking one day, there was this kid and father, and they were looking for things, and I helped them by doing 2 things. One is that I helped them. They pulled down a branch. I used the saw here to cut off the branch, and then the kid was he was looking around, so I ended up giving the kid my Frenzo lens. And I'm going to, my Frenzo, it's still in the pouch. I thought I had replaced it, but it's still in the pouch. And I generally have 10 of those around. They're pretty cheap, and I like using them. And then as working around the house, instead of using my portable tool kit that I usually use, I was close at hand. I needed to change out some stuff that's on our home lock, batteries and other things. And I needed to look at what is a failing or failed. It's actually failed doorbell. And I could not fix the doorbell, but I did use these tools to get it off. I'm gonna have to call an electrician to actually fix it. I had my phone on one of the hikes go low, so I was very happy to have this little power bank. I've carried this quite a lot. I haven't used it as much as I thought that I would. This was the first time I think that I've used it in 3 or 4 months, but it was really helpful because my phone was down to 25%, and I carried this with my phone, and it got back up to 50+% along the way. And I think that that's the second time that I probably used it in the past month or month and a half. I did write a bunch of things down, somewhat about things I want to do with this particular channel on these notepads. That's pretty much how I use these particular items. There's one thing here that is new, and I was trying to try it out, and it is kind of funny. This is something that I got for running track when I was in high school in the 1970s. So I thought, I've been looking at things on the internet and people who were actually using coins and things like that. And I thought, well, I could use this coin. I can use this as a coin. And figure out what, and so I carried it around. I've been carrying it for 2 weeks. I've never pulled it out. I've never thought about go left or right by using this or feeling it. I'm not a fidget person, so that's not something that I really need to have. But maybe if I use my Dremel and cut it round so that it'd be a perfect coin, that it would be nicer. I'm going to try that for maybe a week or so, but I don't get the whole thing about coins. If you're a coin carrier, please say something in the comments. The same for patches. I'm not a patch guy. Maybe it's my age, or maybe it's my viewpoint about life. I'm trying to change some things. I don't get the coin thing. I don't get the patch thing. So let me know in the comments about that. I'm gonna wait probably another few weeks before I do another one of these, but I'm gonna be doing some versus things, and so it'll be interesting to see how those things come out. And don't forget to always check in on Friday. I do a review of a Swiss Army knife or one of its competitors, and I really like doing those things, and I've got a whole bunch of those, so I can do those for maybe at least another year if I do them for once a week. This is Haku EDC. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. That's always helpful. See you in the future.
Hi. Oh, you're one of the volunteers. Oh, that is cool.